U.S. Senator Tim Kaine is in agreement with those calling for President Donald Trump to be impeached. Reportedly, Robert Mueller's FBI investigation revealed Trump worked with the Russian government to tamper with the 2016 presidential election. At that time, Hillary Clinton was running for president, and Kaine was her vice presidential candidate.
So
talk to me about when you hear people yelling for his impeachment, what goes through your mind?
Well, to some degree, I mean, I will say that I do have a bit of a reaction that all this was obvious at the time. And it should have been of concern to people. He stood on the stage and encouraged a foreign adversary to help him win an election, and people should have been outraged by that. So I do have a little bit of that reaction. But now that the House has moved forward, he left them no choice because after getting a pretty clear warning about what he could do or couldn't do in the Mueller report just in April, he nevertheless said, well, I want to work with a government, the allegations, I want to work with the government to help me win the election. And frankly, the most damning piece of evidence is the transcript that he released. And when he released it, he was essentially saying, this is true, or I wouldn't release it, and that's very damning. Of course, an impeachment issue is for the House. It's not for the Senate unless or until the House acts. So the House needs to research this and make a determination. If it comes over to the Senate, I would be a juror in a historic trial on the floor of the United States Senate. So I'm going to certainly follow it, but try not to be too definitive and do I think X, Y, or Z. You got to see what the proof is and evidence. And I have a feeling there's going to be more surprises. I don't think we know everything. A good House investigation will flesh out the story, and then we'll see. But it's very serious, and the House needed to take the step that they are taking.
Elaine, Rackley, Breaking Through News.